All right, Dorian, second mode of the major scale. So to review our scale degrees, it's a minor scale with a regular major sixth. So 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, and a flat 7. Like I talked about before, this is kind of that Santana sound. He loves that. It's that minor sound, but that major sixth really kind of brightens it up, because the flat 6 is being that it's a half step above the perfect fifth, it really creates that dissonance. So Dorian is a very common scale to use, one of the most common modes, because it's a minor tonality, but it's brighter. You don't have that half step conflict with the perfect fifth. So your stereotypical Dorian progressions are obviously going to be ones that are based off of the 2 chord in major harmony. So you have progressions, say for example, a 2 to a 3, especially when you make them minor 7th chords. Very Dorian kind of sound. That was A minor 7 to B minor 7. So you'd be playing essentially the G major scale over that, but you'd be starting and ending it on A. So the other one that is very stereotypical Dorian is when you're playing in a minor tonality, so say you're A minor, but then you go to a 4 chord, which is major. So it'd be like A minor to D major, or A minor 7 to D7. This just screams Dorian. It sounds really cool, but you can kind of tell, you're never really getting to the 1 chord. So there's never that complete resolution, and that's going to be the same with all the modes. But, you can tell right away with Dorian, like the sound of those progressions. Those sounds. They're the tiniest bit outside sounding because it's minor, but they're really a lot of fun. So I'm going to play both. And so what I want you to do is do these 2 progressions at the end after I show you all the different scale shapes. We're going to do a 2 to 3 minor, and then we're going to do a 2 minor to a 5 major, or if you're thinking in regular scale terms, that'd be a 1 minor chord to a 4 major. So what we're going to do is we're going to do all 5 patterns of Dorian. And let's pick G. So let's start with G. We'll start with our lowest G octave shape, and that will be pattern 3. So again, this is over a G minor and G minor 7th chord, and here is our shape. That's Dorian. Pattern 4, octave shape, scale shape. All right, pattern 5. Pattern 1. Pattern 2. And that is all 5 patterns of the Dorian scale. We just did it in G. So now let's jam on it. Let's feel out this Dorian sound. So we're going to start with our 2 minor to 3 minor progression, and we can keep it in G like we were doing before. So I'm going to do G minor 7 to A minor 7, and then I'm going to mess around a little bit with the G Dorian scale and just get a feel for what that major 6 does to to that minor tonality. So here we go. And now a little G Dorian. And again, take it slow and just kind of feel it out at first. You hear that major 6? That's the main feel for it. All right, so let's stop this. The other Dorian progression I want you to try is the minor 1 chord to the major 4 chord. So we can keep in the same key. That would be, say, a G minor 7 to a C7. Now this is very, very Dorian. Again, stick to the same scale. Let's give it a whirl. And that's Dorian. So post your videos of those 2 progressions, playing along with them, and just get a feel for it. Try to go up and down the neck just like we've done with every single other scale that we've learned. Good luck.